Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own lip balm, and it's super simple, and if I can do it, pretty much anybody can. And so here is what the finished product looks like, and I just put it in an old mint container, and this one is really tinted, and the best thing about them is that they look store made, so you can give them to your friend or your mom or really whoever wants them. And as you guys will see in the video, I made this one smell really nice by putting in a scented lip balm. But I have this one, which is probably my favorite. And this one's very low tinted and it has no smell to it. Literally you can't smell anything. Nothing at all. And it's super simple, and here is how you make it. Okay, so first you'll just be needing a simple ladle. You'll probably be able to find these in your house, and if not, they're probably $1 at the dollar store. Next, you'll just need an old jar or container, and I'm just using an old mint jar, a spoon, and a toothpick. Okay, so for ingredients, you'll be needing Vaseline or petroleum jelly. Next, you will need some vitamin E capsules, but these are totally optional. But vitamin E capsules help to cure cuts, and they're just really healthy for the body. I just found these in my family medicine cabinet, but you can probably pick them up at CVS or any other store for around $5. This is also optional, but I'm going to be using a chapstick that's scented like strawberries just to add a little bit of scent to it, but this is also totally optional. You can also use vanilla extract. And then last, you'll just need your pigments, and I'm using an eyeshadow pigment and then an old lipstick that's a little bit too vibrant. So I'm just going to melt it away so then it can be a little bit more nude. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is get your pigments. So I'm just taking my lipstick and I'm going to take a knife and cut off the wanted amount. And that's kind of a slim slice, so I'm going to cut off a little bit more. And I'm pretty much out of this lipstick, so I'm going to be just cutting off the entire thing. And you're going to want to keep it on the knife. And if you guys didn't finish it off, then you guys can just skip this step. But I'm going to take a spoon and scoop out the rest of the product, just so I get all of it. And there will be some left over, which you can just kind of leave that on there. So just try and get it all on the knife, and then if you have an eyeshadow or blush pigment, open that up and move this to the side. And so then you're just going to want to take a fork or a Q-tip and just kind of scoop it out as much as you want. Okay, now that you have the desired amount of pigments, now comes the fun part. Okay, so you're going to want to take your petroleum jelly or Vaseline, and you're going to want to take a decent spoonful of it. And this is, you might think that this is not a good amount for it, but it actually is. Probably going to want that much if you're going to want to fill it up a decent amount, but I'm going to try and fill it up just a little bit less, just so the pigments will be more pigmented. And so I'm going to get around that much. And then you're just going to want to scoop it into the ladle. And the stuff that's on the spoon, just wipe with your finger, and then boom. Okay. So now just wipe off your hand real quick. Okay, so now you're going to want to take your scent, and I'm just using this, and it's just a strawberry. And I just thought that I'd add just a little bit of a scent. You can also use vanilla or really anything that has a nice scent that is also edible. You want to make sure that you can use it on your lips or that it is edible. So you're going to want to get your desired amount and just cut it with a knife. There we go. and then just scoop it into the ladle. Okay, so now you're just going to want to take your pigments or your lipstick. You're not going to want to put your powder pigments in quite yet. And just kind of take the blade and try and get it all off, just to make sure that it's the highest amount of pigmentation that you can. At least you want it to be a nice dull color like my last one was. It looked really pigmented, but actually almost no color came out of it. And so here is what it looks like. And so we're going to be adding the vitamin E capsules last, along with the powder pigments. And so let's put this over the stove. So just turn your stove on high and then just try and get it all on the side, turning it and everything. But be careful not to let it fall out, and if something like the chapstick is kind of coming out, just kind of push them near the bottom. But the Vaseline should just kind of stick there, and once they melt a little bit, they will not start to fall out. And so just keep on melting it. Okay, so now that it's all melted, you're just going to want to pour the liquid in there. Careful, because it might be hot. And bam. So now that it's been poured in there, you're going to want to take your pigments and dump them in there. And if you want some more pigment, just keep on sweeping it until it's your desired amount. Okay, so now you're just going to want to take your toothpick and your vitamin E. And I got 2, but you guys can take 1 or 3. It really depends on how much you want. And then just try and stab it. And once you stab it, just kind of wiggle it around a little bit and pour it in there. And since they're gels, you can just squeeze out the liquid. There we go, and then you're just going to want to turn it off and put it in the fridge. Then you're just going to want to set a timer for 5 minutes. And then after the timer goes off, you will be done. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that DIY, and here is what the finished product looks like. And by the time it has refrigerated, the colors have kind of like satin down a little bit. So the top is really unpigmented, but if you like make a tiny little indent, then you'll definitely get some color. And so let me do a quick swap. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the DIY, and here is my other one, and it does leave like a kind of like watermelon shade on the lips. It's really pretty, and so yeah. And I just hope that you guys get to try this out. It's super easy, super fun, and there's like so many possibilities. You could put vanilla extract in it, or vanilla extract I think it is. You could put really anything in it. You could even put like glitter in it, as long as you guys want to put glitter on your lips. Anyway, so I hope you guys just have an awesome blast like making tons of lipsticks, and yeah, so see you guys next time. Bye.